What's going on, guys? It's Cheese and welcome back to another F1 2020 video. Hope you all are doing well. So we are starting here in the pits now, and we're going to be going to Canada. This is the Canadian race, and you guys may notice that the livery looks a little bit different. That is because some issues were going on between F1, ERP, Ego Archiver, and some of the livery stuff. So that's the reason. I'm trying to still have it figured out. If you guys know anything about that, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have been having some other issues, the game's just crashing every time I try to upload a new livery, and that's not really good. I'm just trying to keep it just do some troubleshooting. But this is the livery. We're gonna go back to our original livery that we had. Still looks nice. But yeah, so session info, and I didn't notice this during the first track programs, but
we have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We'll hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin tyres you might want to use later.
Alright, thanks, Jeff. So we're gonna be going over qualifying pace. We're gonna go with the mediums, with some medium tires. I know it's gonna be slower, but yeah. We're going to see how they perform in just one lap stint, and then we're going to go to qualifying. I hope you guys do enjoy, and let's get into it. Alright, now flying lap here. Let's see what kind of fast lap we can do. Obviously, we're not going to get as close to our time as we do anticipate, or as we would love to, but hopefully we can get pretty close and just decently make a solid lap out of it. That's all I'm trying to do, is just get familiar with the turns and get familiar with all the areas. So we're going to be going down, and it is nice that F1 has gained support for the Fanatec wheel naturally. So you do have all these buttons that work without you need to code anything, which is really nice. Alright then, not a great corner, but I can get it back, hopefully, maybe not. I'm going to be a little slower with these tires. Yeah, I'm pretty slow, not going to lie, I'm pretty slow. That's not great, but I'm hoping to get some time back here, and the hairpin is where you do have to be cautious, because you can gain or lose a lot of time coming out, and I think on that one we did lose some time. So I'm just going to find my grips here, and hopefully go into qualifying pretty well, pretty solid after this lap. Not like that though. We're not going to be going to qualifying like that. But yeah, not a great lap. All right, yeah. So not great. But we're gonna return to garage, and I'm gonna be going out to take some practice laps. But I'll catch you guys at the beginning of qualifying. I now finished up all my practice sessions. Finished up practice session 2. Did a lot of laps there. Especially on those medium tires, I was able to get in a lot of laps. But from Jeff here, main advice is that carry more speed in the corners. Don't be too greedy with cutting. 7th in the drivers, not too hot, but also not too bad there. If we do look, the weather forecast shows right here the race is wet, but also if we see from Jeff, the weather forecast is a wet race as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to make the most out of this qualifying, and hopefully put some good laps in. It's a short qualifying, so we have the opportunity to go multiple laps here, and we're just gonna see what happens. Whatever happens, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But I'll catch you guys once we're in the garage. Right then, very quick turnaround there, but yeah, short qualifying here. Gonna be going on the soft compound tires as always. Now car setup, we can go to a loaded car setup here and load one from the Steam Workshop if we see we don't really have anything here, but I'm gonna browse and just see what we can find if there's any good setup here for the Mine Team career car in Canada. Right here on the side, just look for Canada if I can find one. Canada? Is there Canada? There is a Canada. Very nice. And there's a My Team one. So I don't know if we're gonna go. Works on every car. I'm gonna go with that one. I mean, this is dry. So yeah, I mean it's supposed to be dry. So I mean it is dry. Looking forward to the race. Obviously, we're gonna have a dry race, but yeah, I think that's it. Parfumé. It's gonna be in place, and it just shows how important everything in this qualifying lap is. So we're gonna put everything out there, go our hardest, and hopefully do well and put it all out. I'm gonna let Danny Rick or whoever that is ahead of us, Ocon, to get some distance so we don't run straight into the back of him when we're setting our push lap. Or yeah, he's not going in. So setting our first push lap here, the new set of compounds. Alright, a little bit of a slide there, not a great exit, but not so horrible that we can't recover from this lap. Gonna stay with it. Alright, keeping it fast and trying to go as flat through these corners as possible, trying to keep as much speed and momentum here as possible. As Jeff says, don't be greedy. I'm not trying not to be greedy, but the tail wants to get out on me, and it's not looking too great. Not a bad hairpin there. I thought that was pretty good, pretty decent, and do have a little bit of dirty air, not so much though, but getting back on the back of this driver. Can't really see who they are. Throwing it through the last corner as we should, and this will be a 1:10 to the line. Very nice lap indeed. Alright, a little bit faster through that sector. Faster through that sector for sure. Gonna be seeing if we can keep it up. Faster first sector for sure. But cannot capitalize off it. Let's see what we can do. Yep, and then we hit a wall. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna return to garage and see how this plays out for us. Second place, very nice. Skip repair time, and then we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see how that goes. Alright, no worries, Jeff, no worries. 11 minutes left. We're currently third place behind Lewis Hamilton. It's at a very fast lap, very nice lap. That is.
Our fastest lap is a 1:10.1.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. That is a very nice setup indeed. I do like that. If I can get into the 1.9s, I would just be ecstatic. But also, we don't have a lot of people qualifying as in Max Verstappen. I don't think these guys will be going. Kimi? Is he in the Ferrari? No way. Charles Leclerc is in the Ferrari, right? That's a Ferrari, I think. It just looks so similar, these two colors. Maybe not. I don't know. But can we accelerate a little bit of time and see where we are, where we stand? Status, we're currently still third after Max Verstappen have not been able to catch that faster lap. I'm going to select these fitted tires and go to track with another lap and see what we can do, if we can improve upon that time. If not, then we just wasted a set of soft tires. I don't know what to say, but I think I'm going to go all out, because honestly, for the race, we're not going to be using softs, so we'll have the designated tire, which will either be intermediate or wet. I don't know what the race will entail, but yeah, we're just going to be going for that. Have some clean air here, and hopefully we should be doing some good things during this qualifying session. Not a great first sector. Better line through here, I think. Closer up on the time, but still not great. Rough first sector. And then we just spin it. Yeah, not too hot. Not too hot there, not too hot, not too hot. Oof. Session info. About 6 minutes remaining. We're still third. If we can still start, I just want to improve upon that time just the slightest bit. Hopefully we can, and maybe push ourselves into the .9s with this one-off car livery. Hopefully. I don't want to make it a reoccurring thing where we have to keep this livery or the in-game liveries, because I did like the livery that I had created. But yeah, 110.4. If we can get into the 110s, out of the 110s into the .9s, I'd be very ecstatic about that, and just gonna see what we can do here. Not great, not great, not great. Alright then. Taking it back here. I don't know what y'all saw. Didn't see nothing. Alright. Why does it always use that? I don't want to use all my ear refs right now. Come on now. I want to save up for another push lap. Wait, whoa there, bud. Whoa there. Did I mess up the push lap? My bad, my bad. I don't even know if he was pushing. He didn't seem like he was pushing. That's why I didn't know. But yeah, we're gonna set it up very nicely for another push lap here, and see what we can do. Alright, now going full speed, full ham on. Still got 5 laps of fuel, creating a gap to I think that was Norris. Alright then, getting to cross the line probably for our final lap here. Not great with the throttle there. Need some time out of that corner. It was a pretty nice corner, I think. Not too bad of an exit. Alright, then take it down to the hairpin. What can we get? Alright, 10 tenths. 100, not 10 tenths, that's the second. A tenth out of that corner. Lost it kind of on the exit, but kind of sketched that a little bit, kind of. But that'll put us on provisional pole. Provisional pole. I don't know how we did that on 95% AI. But yeah, this just shows how good the setup is. Props to whoever made the setup. Go check it out. This is a pretty good setup, beating 95% AI. Maybe I need to turn it up. Um, yeah, maybe I need to turn it up to maybe like 100 now. At some point, I couldn't beat that level of AI, but I'm just gonna push for another lap, not get in Verstappen's way. And yeah, I'll catch you guys at the end of qualifying to see where we are. All right, now just finished the session, getting to this the current tier, and I think podium pass. Still in tier 3. Haven't really played that much. That was just surprising because I thought I did. But we came in second place, starting front row, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we have corner speed. I didn't know that. Yeah, 95% AI. Bocolachi is still doing pretty trash, but 109.7 is just crazy. I didn't think I was practicing within the 110s, and to get that far up is very nice. I'm happy about that, and that'll put us in a good position for the race tomorrow. Hopefully, I can have some heroics into turn 2 because I have the inside line. But yeah, let's have my perspective. Yeah, well, what was it like? Hydro H2O in my system, but yeah, let's give some aero because I did say that the aero was great. Yeah, they're doing some good job, even though their colors look exactly like Ferrari. Appreciate your time. That's exactly what she sounds like. I swear, it's like the best impression, like on point, very much on point. Kafia, I forgot that we were battling. Like you were pretty far behind, but yeah. Races remain 1. Can we get to 7 by the 8, or can we get to 8 by the end of this race? I don't know, but I sure do hope so. Oh no, wait, that was 8. I thought we were just gonna stop right before. But 8, very nice. Bocolachi helping out a little bit there, pushing us to the limits, and race time. Let's see what we can do and how far we can get it, because I'm happy, and I think that we were in a good position to do well. And yeah, so hopefully I can capitalize on that. Hopefully bring home a podium and do well for the team now.
Right. I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Amen, Jeff. Amen. That is very much true. It's gonna be wet. Did you say something about my wife? Oh, keep your wits. I was like, failing that, keep your wife. I'm like, what are you talking about, Jeff? But let's start this session, and I'll catch you guys in the car.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on a circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and the scientist completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Vettel, Perez, Albon, Verstappen, and Kevin Magnussen. Kvyat, Sainz, Lando Norris, and Raikkonen, Ocon, Latifi, Pierre Gasly, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Ricciardo, they've taken a grid penalty. Boccolacci, Russell, and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Alright, very nice. I am very happy with that indeed. And yeah, going to be going for a nice finish here. Par for nothing there, but let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can capitalize on this. Love to see that my name was in the front row. The scientist, very nice. And yeah, let's bring it home for the team. 5 laps and see what we can do. Alright, now starting off the race here. I'm going to step 50% brake bias. Do want to get off a little bit slow though. Alright, yeah, it's very difficult for me to go fast here in the water. It's a different race, a different sport altogether, just because how much you slip and slide. Yeah, trying to get some overtaking done.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate the support. Appreciate your kind words there. But this car is looking very nice here. Very nice indeed. No DRS, so that means that getting that 1 second gap is less vital than maybe some other times. But still do want to have a gap to Leclerc, Bottas, and Hamilton, as they will be speeding up when their tires get warmer, and I think that might be slight of an issue. But not doing too bad for my race pace. Better than I expected for sure. I did not think that I would have this kind of race pace in the wet. I haven't had a wet race in a while. Like, it's been a quick minute. Yeah, just trying to stabilize the car here and not have it get too loose, because that is quite an issue. Yeah, but look at my lap time. I'm 20 seconds off my pace that I usually am with a normal car, which is just absolutely wild.
Good job. That was the
Jeff. Alright then, keeping it balanced. Alright, not a bad race so far. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling like I can keep this together, not let this run. And I think a first place finish would be great for the team. I would be really happy about that. Didn't go into the Canadian Grand Prix thinking I would win, but I think this might be an underrated Grand Prix. Not gonna lie, it might be a little bit.
The energy store is getting warm, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Yeah, alright, so use overtake, you're saying, Jeff. Alright, so this car's pace at Canada is just wild, so I gotta keep that in the back of my head for whenever we have Canada. This is my race to pull out a lead and pull out a nice race victory. I think Canada might be my new circuit. Austria, I'm sorry, but Canada has to take over. I don't know. It's gonna be a rough one because they're both pretty quick. I probably do run both 109s at both of them. Nah, not really. Austria, I'm not that bad at. I can run a solid lap. Yeah, alright, so getting a 1 second gap now here to Leclerc, keeping it around 1 second, not staying so close that it's going to be damaging, but approaching the one remaining lap here, and hopefully we can bring it home as it is starting to come down and I don't have any ERS whatsoever, but I did just set the fastest lap of the race, just casually. No biggie. Just setting fastest laps here and there. Bono, my tires are gone, but I'm gonna just be absolutely racing out of my mind. Alright, that is nice. This is a clean. Dang, I have to hit the wall as I say that. That's what happens. As I say, I'm trying to have a clean lap. Like this was a pretty clean lap. I'm satisfied with this. And of course you have to take it away from me on the last penultimate corner before we go into the straight. But if I can get this my fastest lap under a 121, I don't know how far up I am, but no heroics until the last corner, as Jeff said. And we're coming home with a victory. I'm ecstatic right now. I love that. This is nice. Canada. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. They could not compete. I don't know what was going on with the AI, but they cannot compete. Just too good, man. Just too good. I'm gonna bring the car home, and yeah, let's see. I'll catch you guys once we get to the race results.
They've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick? Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
I'm very happy with that result. Very happy indeed. We had a very nice from the second to the first, setting a 121.9, almost 2/10 faster than Leclerc, who was in second. So I had some pace. Nicholas Latifi, though, surprised us very much with his 14th place finish. Nice from him. That is surprising. Kevin Magnussen, 10th in the Haas. Haas scoring a championship point, as we have not seen that. 3 championship points. Williams is the only one yet to do it. So we'll see where that takes us. If we have funds, if we get a couple million from that win, I don't know. Is that how it works? Hopefully we can get a couple million. But interview time.
Let's have yours. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Was it a comfortable win? It really was, but I couldn't have done it with my team behind me. That's going to affect morale. Not specifically
well,
one.
like your luck has changed. Things went a
Yeah,
lot better
department.
than last weekend, didn't they?
Yeah. I think Chassis. Yeah, I think I'll go with Chassis and give the props to them.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
My team had faith. I think that one is going to affect Team Acclaim. I just want to do it for the Acclaim.
How do you feel the
What,
weather
5
affected
questions,
the
man,
outcome?
that's crazy. I think I was best in the rain. I don't know. I had some great rain pace. But Here Comes the Money is the achievement that I unlocked. Will the money come? I don't know, man. Are we getting a lot of money? I did have the fastest lap of the race, which is crazy. I don't see that too often. Races remaining, 1 race remaining. So hopefully I can stay ahead there. Boosted Acclaim, very nice. Team Acclaim is going up halfway to 9 now. So very close to that 9 number. 300,000, 356,000 to be more exact. And I do have to take out damage deductions, and so does Bocolaci. So we do have another mil in the bank, which is nice to see. Let's continue on now to the workshop and see what upgrades we can put in the team headquarters as we head into round 10 out of 22 here. Looking forward to this, and feeling good off the nice win. I am happy with this. This is looking nice. So we did get a weekly thing, but we're gonna go manage sponsors. We're gonna see how that goes. So it is time for us to renew a sponsor. Weekly income qualify P10 or better. I think that is a more than reasonable thing. Without colliding with another vehicle, that is very much more difficult than the last 20 constructors throwing pins. Oh man, these are difficult. These are getting difficult, man. I don't know what to say. Qualify P4 better. That's not happening. Achieve a top 4 finish during the race for 3 laps. You must be outside your mind, man. Outside your mind. P12 we can definitely do. P12 we can definitely do. But how much? Yeah, they're not giving me that much money. That's the other issue. Complete a clean race. Y'all asking for too much. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all asking for too much. Too much, too much, too much. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Hopefully I can achieve that P10, and yeah, I'm gonna sign with ANF. Very nice there. I'm gonna go to customization so you guys can also see the car as it stands. So going to delivery now. We can we go sponsor decals? Sponsor decals. We want to put some optics there. That looks nice. I'm gonna go with the circle logo right above that, and we're gonna go with slingshot feel. Some of these look really nice, really tight sponsors. I'm gonna change color. I do want a nice blue. That is something that I will like. A tight blue. That looks. That's tight. That's tight. A blue color. Wait, I gotta accept that. I think I'm gonna make all my sponsors blue. And like, yeah, I like that color. To have that like contribute to Sprite just a little bit more. Alright, I'll catch you guys once it's done, and then we'll continue on from there. Alright, then continuing on here, we do have some resource points that we have accumulated that we are able to use. At least I do believe so. This is a 57 energy upgrade that we can look at. Also, we do have some ECU stuff that we do need to take care of here, and I think that would be the best use of our money to continue to further ourselves in the development. And then we also have engine. So I think I'm gonna go with chassis here, just because that is the easiest one to go with. And then if we go to some of the other corporate stuff, like contracts, we have 21 days left with Bocolachi, and if we look at the driver market, we do want, I think we said we want around 3 million for someone like that. If we can get 6 million, that would be great, but we're gonna really save our money during this long stint to get everybody that we want. Messages from Carl, just about R&D, and then we're gonna go through all this stuff here. We're gonna go through a 2-day team building thing. Never mind, I'm gonna go through that. Chassis department, and then driver claim. That seems pretty good. Seems like we're doing some pretty good stuff for the team and chassis department. So that'll boost morale and hopefully get everything in and good. Flap coming in for the aero department, getting our daily research points. Running costs do come in. Chassis upgrade comes in, and driver promotional filming does come in. All right, very nice. Thank you, Carl. Next is Paul Ricard in France. A very fast circuit similar to Canada, and we're going to be going there and hopefully achieving a nice top 10 finish. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like on the video, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace.